What up, y'all? What's going on?
You got new toothpick, man?
Girl, all I know is what's mine is mine, and what's his is mine.
No,
Got a new toothpick. Oh, me money, man.
$50. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing, man?
What are you talking to your girl, man?
Hey, my girl.
That is your girl.
No,
That is your
man,
girl.
I know they money.
Man, put that way before we get locked up again, man.
I just got it.
What with you?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I know you want lots of Jews and stuff. Backyards with swimming pools, bars with schools and stuff, beds and pools. Lobster, sushi, jet, Versace, Gucci, crazy Lucci. I know you never want a paycheck. You get a hand from the bird, show them no respect. Middle name, price tag, first thing got you. Start to smoke that on a roll, now they can't stop you. Talking about hey, boo, how you do? The pound of town said you ran through some fruit. I give you props and you ready cause it's new. But I ain't that clown and my crew ain't that crew. Time starting to be faking like I'm looking on some steaking. I'm down and I ain't tricking on no chickens. Leave it up to me, I told the whole damn store on you. I got nothing but love. I got nothing but love for you.
What's it?
I got nothing but love for you.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What's it?
I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I'm not the ATRB, but I'm the AGAB. Why dance these? Don't tell me, don't ask me for nothing. But like this, but that, but do be squat. You do be like, I don't be hot, trying to get the slot. I know you know no style, you know no profile. Kick the mother in the gut and then you smile. I must admit, I really dig your operation. Every time we on the phone, we got the sexy conversation. So now you hope to be the woman of my dream. And while I'm sleeping, you be creeping, robbing me clean. I see you hanging on the corners with the rest of your girl crew. Standing by the gutter with your booty cutter. The hoop, the honey dip, down with the money grip. Always got a plan and a scam to get some money quick. Always hit with the next man, the one with the checks and setting up the trap with the slip.
What's it?
Got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What's it?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. Let's get it out, stand off the scene.
I'm gonna get my groove on.
What's up? What's up?
You give it to me like I'm dealing with a crooked hand. You got a grip from a man that you shake his hand. You well known in the streets and the gutters. So fly when you want my eye, you make me stutter. You come around with your curls and your pretty pearls. You even been around the world, so you go, girl. But where's the love at? Tell me where's the hunt at? Acting like a rug rat, I know where you're bumped at. Look try to gas me, girl, I know the streets well. You're money hungry and you make a trick and treat sell. So leave it up to me, I close the whole damn store on you. I got nothing but love. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What's it?
I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What's it?
I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you.
So why don't we just, take a boat? We could go to Jamaica, we can go to Paris or something, and we can get something to eat. And
well, how about we?
just like
How about this? How about we just go to the Bronx and pick up a few hard-boiled eggs and some salt and some pepper? I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. I ain't playing. Have another one of those.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bankroll mosquito. What up, y'all? What's going on?
You got new toothpick, man?
Girl, all I know is what's mine is mine, and what's his is mine.
Go ahead.
Got a new toothpick. Oh, me money, man.
$50. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing, man?
What are you talking to your girl, man?
Hey, my girl.
That is your girl.
You know they,
That is your
man,
girl.
I know they money.
Man, put that away before we get locked up again, man.
I just got
Man,
out.
I was with you.
But love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What
I
else?
got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
Got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What else?
I know you want lots of Jews and stuff. Backyards with swimming pools, bars with stools and stuff. Fancy foods, lobster, sushi, yeah, Versace, Gucci, crazy Lucci. I know you do never want a paycheck. You get a hand from the barber, show them no respect. Middle name, price tag, first thing got you. Start to smoke that on the road, now they can't stop you. Talking about the hey food, how you do? The pound up town, said you ran through is true. I give you props and you credit cause it's true. But I ain't that clown and my crew ain't that crew. Time's so hard to be faking like I'm putting on some steak and dining and dining. I ain't tricking on no chickens. Leave it up to me, I go the whole damn store on you. I got nothing but love. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What
I'm
else?
not the H-E-R-B, but I'm your H-E-A-B. Why dash D? Don't test me, don't ask me for nothing. For this, for that, for doobie squad. You can do me not. You plan on Ruby hot and trying to hit the slot. I know you love pro style, you know no profile. Kick a brother in the gut and then you smile. I must admit, I really dig your operation. Every time we on the phone, we got the sexy conversation. So now you hope to be the woman of my dream. And while I'm sleeping, you be creeping, robbing, clean. I see you hanging on the corners with the rest of your girl crew. Standing by the gutter with your booty cutter. The hoop, the honey dip, down with the money grip. Always got a plan and a scam to get some money quick. Always get with the next man, the one with the checks and setting up the trap with the sex.
What you got?
Got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey.
Whatever.
Just get it outside, Lord. See him. I'm gonna get my groove on.
What's up? What's up?
You give it to us like I'm dealing with a crooked hand. You got a grip from a man till you shook his hand. You well moved in the streets and the gutters. So fly when you caught my eye, you make sellers. You come around with your curls and your pretty pearls. You even been around the world, so you go, girl. But where's the love at? Tell me where's the hunt at? Acting like a rugrat, I know where you're bumped at. But try to catch me, girl, I know the streets well. You're money hungry and you make a trick or treat set. So leave it up to me, I close the whole damn store on you. I got nothing but love for you.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love.
So why don't we just, take a boat? We could go to Jamaica, we can go to Paris or something, and we can get something to eat. And
Well, how about we?
just like
How about this? How about we just go to the Bronx and pick up a few hard-boiled eggs and some salt and some pepper? I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. I ain't playing. Have another one of those.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, bankroll and skeeter. What's that? What up, y'all? What's going on?
You got new toothpicks, man?
Girl, all I know is what's mine is mine, and what's his is mine.
Hold on here.
New toothpicks. Owe me money, man.
$50. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing, man?
What are you talking to your girl, man?
Hey, my girl.
That is your
You
girl.
know that?
That is your
Man, I
girl.
know them money.
Man, put that away before we get locked up again, man.
I just got
Man,
out.
I was with you.
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I know you want lots of Jews and stuff. Backyards with swimming pools, bars with stools and stuff, fancy foods. Lobster, sushi, yeah, Versace, Gucci, crazy Lucci. I know you never want a paycheck. You get a herd from the barber, show them no respect. Middle name, price tag, first thing, gotcha. Start to slow down on the road, now they can't stop you. Talking about it, hey, boo, how you do? The pound of town, say you ran through is through. I give you props and your credit cause it's true. But I ain't that clown and my crew ain't that crew. Time's hard to be faking like I'm taking on some staking. Hotter than dining, I ain't tricking on no chicken. Leave it up to me, I close the whole damn store on you. I got nothing but love. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I'm not the ATRB, but I'm your HEAB. Why dash D? Don't test me, don't ask me for nothing. For Davis, for Jack, for Doobie Squad. You can do me not. You plan on Ruby hot and trying to hit the slot. I know you know pro style, you know whole profile. Kick a brother in the gut and then you smile. I must admit, I really did your operation. Every time we on the floor, we got the sexy conversation. So now you hope to be the woman of my dream. And while I'm sleeping, you be creeping rather clean. I see you hanging on the corners with the rest of your girl crew. Standing by the gutter with your booty cutter. The hoop, the honey dip, down with the money grip. Always got a plan and a scam to get some money quick. Always get with the next man, the one with the checks and setting up the trap with the stacks. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you, honey.
What?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing.
Get it out, style out, single. Come and get my groove on.
What's up? What's up?
Woo. You gotta grab from a vantage. Well, in the streets in the gutter, so fly when you want my eye, you make sense. You come around with your girls and your pretty pearls. People been around the world, so you go, girl. But where's the love at? Tell me where's the hook at? Acting like a rough rat, I know where you're rough at. But try to catch me, girl, I know it's too swell. Your body's hungry and you make a tricky chick set. So leave it up to me, I told the whole thing. I got nothing but love.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
What you got?
I got nothing but love for you. Hey, 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 everybody. This is Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher here on my third day of my spring break vacation. How are y'all doing this morning? This is not the usual time I wake up, or I am up on a Monday morning. So I got to sleep in. Now I'm about to go do some errands. They finally called me about my tire, but I also got a couple other appointments that I got to make today. So, but I wanted to come on here because, oh Lord, yesterday I cried my last tear. Yesterday, oh, so yesterday it seemed like everybody was live. Did I go live yesterday? I think I did. Can't remember because it was so. But Danny Robertson, no, Lituation Network, Official King Pain went live on the Lituation Network. Then Danny Robertson went live and she shouted out Miss Cat Medusa, and then we ended it tonight with the Miss Cat Medusa Productions. And when I tell you, a lot of my y'all, my YouTube, like my Libra brother say, my dysfunctional YouTube family, all my cousins, all y'all was in every damn chat that I was in. And we was all there last night. And then by the end of the night, it was like 500. Everybody who came from Situation Network, Danny Robinson, we were all there. And then after that, some of us went over to Night and Day. Shout out to Night and Day. At one point, it was like 500 some people to chat. Then it got to 1,000. And a lot of us was there from the beginning, but then there was some people who were coming in like, had he played the recording yet? Had he showed the receipts yet? We were just like, look, you need to rewind. At one point, I was like, y'all need to rewind. Okay, he showed that. Then people were like, I can't see what's on the screen. I'm just thinking like, okay, I got my iPad, my phone, and my Roku TV on, so I can see everything. In case something go down, I am still I'm still connected. Okay, that's what I was all about today. So, whew, Jesus. So, I am going to show you about 3 screenshots from last night. Hopefully, they're big enough for y'all can see them. I cropped them out. They are care of Miss Cat Medusa. She said that before the show ended, she said anyone is able to use her live, just to do what do you call it? To do I'm gonna get my medicine, y'all, because I can't. I ain't gonna be out here like Jag now. I'm sorry. I have to take my medicine. I can't. Oh Lord, mental health is important. It's important. Where is my lotion? Trying to smell good. Where's my lotion? To get some today. Okay. So, okay, Walk Boy. He got his food. I'm gonna put his doggy TV on for him, so he got something to watch. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, let me see. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me get my medicine. I'll get breakfast, lunch, for something on the way. Okay. So, what was I? Oh, you didn't get a chance to. They had a couple of things on their screen too that you should definitely go check out. Cause Jag has been, Lord, she's not. Young people never got their salve. They was inquiring about when they were gonna get the product. They never got the product. Lord, it's just okay, boy. I love you. Don't open the door for nobody. Okay. Okay. Be safe. I love you. Bye. But he will bite you though. If he just like he will bite you. Come in the house. He will bite your ass. I'm saying. Think you don't like me. He used to like my brother, but now not no more. So, but anyway. So, but anyway, let me go. All right. Um, so, as you see in my thumbnail, you see Miss Cat Medusa on the left. On the far right, you see Miss OG Patrice. Then you see in the middle, that is get in here. Can y'all hear me? All right. That is Heavy D, aka Big Sipp. Real homie Sipp. Okay. So let me just start it out right now. If you have had an abusive parent, whether they were mentally ill, whether it was drug use, whether they were alcoholics, were some type of abuse, mentally, physically, sexually, emotionally, financially, in your life, okay, this is gonna be triggering for you. Cause hell, I got triggered last night,
I had to get on my strategies. Hey, Sherry Harris. I had to get on my strategies I learned in therapy because I was fucking triggered. This thing, Jaguar is. We knew she was. We've been watching her. She's out. Please like, share, subscribe. This, please. Please share, share, share. Whether it's Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter. Okay. Um. Yeah. Please share, share, share. Okay. Um. Who fix it, Jesus? I'll put some more oil, y'all. Okay. All right. So let's get to it. Hold on. Whew. Okay. Hey, June J7. Okay. Got Instagram, reads, threads. You got your own community line. Please share. Because I be sharing y'all stuff. Thank you for the views, prayers, who share my stuff and who watch. And tell other people to come see me. Thank you, fellow YouTube colleague. So now I will say this: Sipp is not he's not a regular seasoned content creator, so he really didn't need. I guess he didn't know, didn't realize, hey, I should have sent all these screenshots to Miss Cat Medusa ahead of time. She did some talking, but she actually did less talking last night, her voice. And so she's more or less kind of like being the producer. She's putting up the clips and she's, welcoming up the guests and dropping the link and telling other people to come up. Hey, Lady Sparkle. So, yes, they all. You know why? Because, and that's why I kept saying, she kept putting, using, that they were mentally. She said her mom was paranoid schizophrenic or her son was autism. I don't think that was it. I think it was because Jaguar's mental illness produces anxiety in them. Because I'm gonna be transparent with you today. I have a history of I think I told y'all something. I have a history of mental illness in my family. My grandmother was a paranoid schizophrenic. My mother was too. My uncle, I have a couple of uncles and an aunt. They've been to the state hospital, all of them. And I decided, and my aunt, she wasn't, but she told me, when I was younger, she said, you know what, you need to start writing down all the stuff that happened in your childhood so you know what to tell your therapist one day. So for me, I always knew, okay, she wants to help me to stop this generational curse thing, and that's why, and I realized, when I was 24, my mother died. I was grieving her, because I was I'm a 24-year-old orphan. I had my very first job. I had envisioned that I was gonna save money. I was gonna buy a house, and my brother and my mother, we were gonna live really, really good. I had this whole dream and everything, and it just it got went away. And then I did trials of depression, got married, shouldn't have. Oh, by the way, it's the 20 some year anniversary of when I got married this week. Never gonna. Oh, I can go back and tell my younger self, no, girl, don't do it. Don't do it, sis. Don't do it. But anyways, and so I ended up in therapy. And when I get to therapy for the grief of my mother, guess what? I had to go back farther than that. I had to go back to my childhood because I miss my mother. I was grieving her, but I was also dealing with unresolved issues from my childhood because my mother was mentally ill, not taking her medicine, in and out of hospitals, emotionally, mentally, physically abusive. So when I heard, the whole thought about an extension cord, it took my ass back to the damn age it happened to me. So I'm if I'm triggered listening to him talk to her about this, I know what the fuck he was triggered just listening to her. Because if you heard the way he was talking to her, before she started the manipulation and then after. Okay, so I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Let me go in chronological order. Okay, so Sipp actually played 3 recordings. Okay, but the first thing he actually did, let me go get it for you. The screenshot he put up, because you remember Jag said in her interview with VS Icon. By the way, FYI, when you're in Danny Robertson's chat, do not put VS Icon or VS name in the chat. Maybe some of y'all are not aware of that, but okay, she's referred to as another name or very snaky over there. You don't put her name in the chat, or you can just say, hey, another CC, because that's what, some people were putting in the chat, like, oh, Jag was on another program, another CC's, program or whatever. So don't do that over there. Like over here, you can do that, Okay, so Sipp put up this first receipt, because remember Jag said she was paying for everything, and she was giving him all this money, and she was doing all that. Basically, she was trying to imply that she was a sugar mama to him. So he put up this receipt. This is basically his transaction where he paid for her first flight to Chicago. So y'all remember when she was saying she was over there on King of Love, and they were like, y'all donate to help get her to Chicago. Well, he had already paid for her ticket. So yeah. So you're this big boss, Jag, but your ass, okay, really. You paid for the ticket. Okay. Oh, and then also, let me show you this one. He said, remember the Jag was like, needed to get to the airport. He said she needed to get to Dallas, right? He couldn't take her to the airport the day she needed to go on her flight to Dallas. So where is it? Okay. There you go. Is it touching? Okay. He paid for her a lift to go to the airport because he was at work, because he actually had a job. So she was making it imply that, like, remember that time she's like, oh, you gave Kimmy $10, but you wouldn't give me $10 to make groceries? Like, come on, sis. This man was paying your flight and paying for you to get to the airport. Oh, and then guess what? So she wasn't, okay, so like when she went to Chicago the first time, she was there like for a couple weeks, and then she left, and she'd go she had to go, to Dallas for the court hearing. Then she went back to Vegas, and then like 2 weeks later, he said she came back. So I scratched out the part. I don't know why he didn't. So this is him sending her the information so that she can use the Cash App card, because he wasn't using the Cash App for himself. She was Cash Apping him so that she can use the Cash App card to pay for stuff. So that's me. That's the Cash App thing. I just crossed it out. But as you can see there, that's also her flight information. He said this is also show you how thirsty Jag was. He said, I didn't want her to come back. It was she came back, and I'm just thinking like to myself though, like, but you didn't like. I'm thinking like, I was thinking like when he said that, I said, but you didn't tell her not to. Like was she on a flight? Did you give her this money before, and then you find her later on like, oh, she's on a flight over here? Okay, or you just like, what the hell, just do it? I was confused about that. So, but as you can see, you see the flight information. So for her saying like she was doing all these things and doing all that, you wasn't. He was Jack. You were not there being no sugar mama, nothing like that. Okay. The first audio he played, it was basically her gaslighting him and trying to make him jealous and just trying to figure out, do you love me? Why? What do you mean you love for me? You know, all that kind of stuff. That's why I played that damn song. He got nothing but love for you. That's all. He don't got nothing else. Well, how you just in love with somebody else? I'm like, sis, you are alive. And then, you know what he finally said? You got baggage. And all of a sudden I started saying, big lady, you gonna hurt your back. Dragging all those bags like that. That's all I can start thinking about. Oh, hold on, y'all. All I could think about was, I'm sorry, I'm trying to park and driving. So if y'all talking, please hit the like button. 50 y'all in here. I should have 50 likes. I know I do for my cousins and stuff up in here. My play cousins up in here. Okay. For my students on spring break. But yeah, I was just like, you just said you got baggage. But you know, and then she wants to like, was it the first? I think it was the second one. She kept talking about who won't you cam up? I don't want to. What you want to, Jack? I don't want to, Jack. I don't want to, Jack. Basically, I think she wanted him to cam up so she can show him some of her lady parts. So like she's trying to seduce him or something. Or to see if there was another girl over there. He's gonna say, oh, is it another woman over there? Is it another woman over there? And she sounded, every time she talked, she sounded like my high school students. Or someone literally who was still stuck in the 8th grade. That was her. Well, she better not be over there, because if not, I'm going to see somebody over there. And they go, and I'm just like, girl, you sound thirsty and desperate. You why you over here doing that shit? It's too much. It's just. Oh yeah, Miss Camadusa, if you see this, can you put timestamps in the videos in your chat, in your description, or in your comments? I don't know. I may have time later. I might do that over here, or put it over there. Anyway, because it'll make it easier for people to hear the audio. Oh my goodness. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, this is thirsty ass woman. How old is you? Hey, Yolanda the Great. And I was like, listening to this. I was just like, this can't be real. And then, let me show y'all this. Miss OG Patrice came by. And baby, she implied some things about Arizona a little bit. That she told Jag, she said, Jag, basically told Jag, said, Jag, I know stuff about you. She said, when what did she say? Something about her and Goomba and her went to go buy guns, and Jag couldn't buy the guns, so Goomba had to buy it because Jag has a felony. And then Jag was trying to teach her how to do the gun. And Jag got mad because Goomba, who's been in the army, he was telling OG Patrice about guns, and Jag got mad. So she got mad, jealous, or she got upset because someone else knew more than her. Then she said something about, I know what really went on with that car. I saw what was in that hotel room, and I was like, I said, wait a minute, does she know Jag got something that she used? Okay. So, she said, and basically she put this on the screen. She said, Jag, you keep messing with me. I know stuff about you too. And then she said she put this on the they put this on the screen. This is basically from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. She said, I'm sending the alphabet boys after you. She said she put this on the screen, and you can go to the IC3 website. It's a cybercrime division. They also do fraud, and she filled this out. That's her name. That's what she put up there. And then this the second part, and she filled it out for Jackie. Now, mind you, she crossed it out, but you know, nosy folks like me, extra nosy folks like me, might figure out what the hell Jackie is. That's all that's. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. So, okay, I gotta get out the car. Let me. Okay. So I only got 38%. Okay. So I was like, oh, like, she's doing the alphabet boys on her. This is about to be some shit, girl. When I, hey, Miss Cat Medusa. Great. Yeah, I put the link to your video in my description. I just said I don't know if you have time or not, but it's just a suggestion because I think it also helps with the algorithm and also reach more subscribers because you're always. I think you're gonna be at 10K real soon on that video. If you put timestamps in your description, um, of like when the videos and the timestamps were, that actually would be helpful. So I'm just saying, if you have time. Hey, Sure Early, Empress, Hood Hacks TV, Lady Sparkle, Yolanda, June J, Sheree Harris, Diamonds Are Forever, Susan Johnston, Rebecca, the Queen, Khadijah, Glam Mother, Kira JTV. Oh, you did in the title? Okay. But shout out to her, shout out to you and Sipp. Uh, Yeah, so I hope you are able to fix your mod problem because uh, two of them was timing out a lot of people because I was like, and one I couldn't see because I blocked her. So I think, yeah, it's probably why she couldn't time me out. So, hey, Shirley. But yeah, when I saw this, I said, oh, shoot, this is, Oh, and she talked about how it was not Kimmy, it was Jag who actually messed up the Bilal interview because she recorded him. Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah. So, and by the way, the two of y'all who did that, y'all was not right. And I'm glad Melanie said something about it. If you over there being a mod, you over there being a mod for Miss Cat Medusa Productions. You're not over there doing sneaky shit. You still caping for Jag. That's messed up. Cause you know I be in the chat, I be reading everything, and I was reading it, and next thing you know, I was gone. I said, what the hell? And I kept saying to myself, I said, I thought she said not to delete nobody, not to turn nobody out. I'm seeing people, and the message gone. But when you're a moderator, you can see what other moderator is doing it. So yeah. So all right. So I'm gonna get the car, y'all. I'm on 38%, so I'm gonna stay on here as long as I can. So y'all come with me into this fire. Like was it 2 weeks? I mean, 2 weeks, I think. Ooh, chill it. All right. All right, going in here, y'all. Yeah, but not everything. But I saw some things that were not cuss words that were being deleted too. So, and the thing is, Miss Capanusa said, "Do not time nobody out, delete no comments." And then when she went in the chat and posted it in there, it was still being done after that. Hey, Nina Loves. Hey, Tom X Love. Yeah. Oh my goodness. The first two he had a Jag on the phone. It was just like it was like this girl is really thirsty. She's really desperate. Like you are on here at the same time you're trying to make him jealous. Like, oh, you going out or you doing this, you doing that. You at the same time you're trying to tell him that you like him. Why doesn't he still love you? And there better not be no other woman over there. And I'm just like, and how many? I'm like, how many times he gonna tell you that he's not in love with you? He's not, And this is like you don't want to let go. You started this process. You did what you did. You did the discard. But then now that the discard is mutual, and you ain't got no backup, even though you say you got Day, but I don't think you got that. You it's too much. You playing games and you playing you getting stupid prizes. You've done it's the same script, different cast. You done this with TJ. You done this with Goomba. You did this with the other whatever popcorns you had. Like this is what you do. Oh my goodness, girl, I started crying. That's what I said. It triggered me. I had to process this. Like, damn, this come my therapist tomorrow. I come my accountability. I had to think about my strategies. I'm like, look at my therapist strategy because I'm prepared. It was too much. Like, she's not my mama. But this is triggering the hell out of me. Girl, I'm gonna start calling her goddamn Joan Crawford from now on. I'm like, her name ain't Jackie no more. Her name is Joan. She Joan Crawford. Jackie Crawford. Mama narcissist. And I had wanted to start a series on narcissistic parents because I had one on like coworkers, partners. I'm like, I need to do one on narcissistic parents. Now I will say this, so those of y'all who will go over there now, he kept prolonging it. Like he did the first recording, the second recording, and then at one point, oh, I forgot to put this up here. OG Patrice didn't want him to play the recording with Sam Jr. because she still talks to Sam Jr. and also Sam Sr. And so this is her text message to him. This is from OG Patrice. I guess she just cut and paste. Where basically she said, hey, me and your mom are not friends anymore, but I want to let you know that, I still love you and I'm here to support you. And so you can see that he understands, like, his mama, his mama off. So yeah, Coop the Bill, just she remember this from now on. Yeah, it really giving press immature. It's like, why are you so obsessed with me, girl? I wanna know. Why you Cheryl, I don't know if they are narcissists. Some of them could be, but I think because of some type of this is the thing about narcissists. They can find other narcissists uh to hang out with, but usually narcissists want enablers. And I think I think she's really able to put the love bombing and hoovering on them and tap into whatever
going on in their past, and she's somehow fulfilling that way in some way. I think they probably see either a family member or a sister or someone like, oh, the underdog or something, and they feel like, oh, everybody else is just against her. Oh, she's just funny. Y'all overreacting. Or it's just like, they in it just for the fun of it, because even Kimmy at one time said, yeah, she was with the fuck shit. She liked doing it. She admitted it, and she later she apologized to people, but she was with Jack's fuck shit. She was honest about it. But it was just like, okay, after this, why y'all rest of y'all still over there? But everybody kept getting mad. They were like, then okay, so after he did the first two recordings and the OG Patrice, and then and then she put this up. She was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do the recording. I had stepped out the room and came back and saw a whole bunch of tomatoes in the chat, and I said, what the hell done happened? I said, let me rewind a couple of seconds or a minute. And then I heard him say he wasn't gonna play it. I said, oh, this is why. I said, I was about to put a tomato in that damn chat myself. I said, dude, you can't be out here just teasing us to say you're gonna play it and not play it, And honestly, he was feeling some way because it was Sam Jr. And so he was like, y'all put a one. And so here, I'm glad Miss Captain said, hey, people think you're not being honest. If you say you're gonna play it, you're not gonna play it. They came here because they want you to play it. I mean, seriously. And so I'm just like, so finally he's like, put a one in the chat if you want it. I just play a minute. And so I was like, and I was in the chat to my, well, you need to play something. And then he's like, I think Miss Capital said, well, put a one in the chat if you want to play a minute, put a two in the chat if you don't. And then I think someone said, well, how many minutes is it? And I ain't put one. I was like, you better play something. And then someone said 13 minutes. I said, damn, you need to play everything. I'm telling you, you're going to play 1 minute, 13 minutes. We got 13 minutes worth of time. We've been here this long. I got 13 minutes free. I'm just like, you need to play it. Something. Oh, Lord, I should have went and got some alcohol. I had nothing to make no bootleg or bootleg sangria. I ain't had no little box wine. I ain't had no Mountain Dew. Because that's what I probably should have had at the time. And I didn't have it. So it was just, yeah. And I'm just like, and I'm just telling y'all, it was like, and I think Sipp said, I forgot, why was she calling him Miss Cat? Yeah, right. She said, you playing that time, people are here thinking we clickbait and stuff. I said, come on, Miss Cat, tell them. But girl, okay, I forget Miss Cat or whoever else was there in the chat. Did he say, oh, that was you who put the one in the chat? Yeah, you put the one in the chat. Did I'm trying to think. What was the reason he said for her being on the phone? I'm trying to remember. He said, oh, it was the Sean David Way interview. So Sam Jr. Sean David Way has been doing a series of interviews with Sam Senior, Goomba, and then with Sam Jr. So I guess when Sam Jr. talked to Sean David Way, he said something about being whooped with an extension cord. And so Jag got on the phone and was recording it, and then she got Sipp on the phone. And so Sipp, I guess he decided he was gonna record it too. And we were hearing basically her saying, basically grilling him. It was just like, okay, this is kind of, because this is the thing. We've heard stuff about Giovanni, like, oh, she said this about Giovanni, or we heard her say things in the past tense, or we heard other folks say what Jag did when Giovanni was alive. This was like, and we have seen her what she has said to her son when, at the Goomba left and they were, at the house in the car, and how she was very manipulative, get him on live to basically, get cash ass sympathy, all that kind of stuff, be her little co-star, because she ain't had nobody, to say bad things about Goomba and stuff. And then we were all happy when he got, Shauna Wade got him free from her. And we see how he's talking and moving now that he's not with her. And she kept pushing this thing like, oh, he was autistic. And we had, a lot of people had to correct Sipp and OG Patrice, because guess what? Jag had been telling them the same damn story. Oh, he's autistic. Oh, he's autistic. No, bitch, he is not autistic. His daddy had him tested. Most likely he has the social anxiety disorder because his mama is crazy. Think about the time they were out there on the day of the eviction. Think about the day when the lights went out. How did she act? How did she act when they found out, when they told her the police or CPS had been there? Wouldn't that produce some goddamn anxiety in you? Remember when Grandma and Tokyo Tony on her channel said that Legina dropped Grandma and him off at the grocery store, and she had cash at them like, I think $150 worth of groceries, but they had way more than that. And so what they should have done was put some of the food back so they could have enough. So I don't know. Basically, it was like Miss Francis was, I don't know, confused or overwhelmed. And then Sam was having a fucking panic attack. And I'm thinking, like, that's a panic attack. That's not autism. Your mama left you with your grandmother with no money, with a whole nother fucking stranger. You had to go depend on another stranger to get groceries in the house. And you're now here having to help take care of your elderly grandmother. That's a lot of stress. Okay? That's a lot of damn stress. And then to hear him, and then y'all remember that one phone call where she recorded Sam Sr. and Sam Jr. I remember that phone call. And I'm thinking, like, to me, that was manipulative too, because you can see Sam Sr. was trying to trying to talk to his son about something serious. Here comes Jag interfering with everything. Talking about, honey, I'm about to fix you something to eat. Oh, you talking to your dad? And I'm thinking, like, that was just a fucking setup. And then she started talking about, oh, did you tell your dad about the new car you're gonna get? About the new internships you're gonna get? And then Sam Sr. is like, I'm trying to talk to him, Jag. Like, she wants to know. And then he's like, oh, how's your mom doing? Like, she's just totally bombarding the conversation. And she did it for content, and she did it to get back at him. Because his dad was getting on Sam Jr. because guess what? He was living with Jag, and it was supposed to be the condition is you either going to school or you working. He wasn't doing any of that because Jag was over there jagging the fuck out and using him for content and for him and for to care for his grandmother. That's what she was doing. She really was making him into a baby. Because then guess what? She's baby, and she did that, I think, to her mother too. Because it's like they all were depending on her to get what they needed, and when she wasn't there, they were just stuck. She was being irresponsible, and then they had to go depend on strangers and content creators for help. We out there looking at them in an eviction. She over there hide her damn purse. And a hot ass son. I think this is some shit. Yeah, right, Rosin. But see, this is not. Thank you. He is not autistic. I don't think. Okay, but okay, when you say on the spectrum, that still is implying the autistic spectrum. There's different levels of autism. That's why I'm saying I feel like he was just having an anxiety attack. I don't think he's autistic. Okay, he's not autistic. If his daddy had him tested, then he's not tested. He doesn't have it. But you see how she kept repeating this thing that OG Patrice and Sipp believed it. Everybody in the chat was like, no, he's not autistic. Yeah, and then it's the thing with narcissistic parents. Sometimes you have to do that. You have um to go no contact with the parent, because a lot of times, and I put this in the chat, and I said, with narcissistic parents, you either are seen as the problem child because you're not down with their BS, you call them out on their stuff, you won't be their enabler, or you refuse to act like their golden child, or you refuse to act like the peacemaker. I say if you have 3 kids, your parent or one of them, both of them is a narcissist. Usually, one child is treated as the golden child because that's the one they realize, oh, my parent is crazy, so I gotta, do all the things they want me to do. Then maybe the middle child is the peacemaker. Just go in and apologize. Just go, and then maybe the last child, or it could be the opposite. The oldest child is the problem child or the peacemaker, and someone else is the golden child. And then it's like, the problem child, like the black sheep of the family, that person, they smear their name because they don't go along with that person's BS. And so there are people who had to, like, hey, go no contact with the parent or two because, hey, that person is toxic. Because even as an adult, they are still doing they don't cut off the narcissism. Yeah, she does that. Yeah, she tried that too. But then she was able to, okay, so he said that wasn't done to him on the Tasha K interview, but then Jag got him I think at the Goomba left to come back online and said he did. That's what the hell? Wait a minute. I'm confused. I think she did have that fucking purse. Cause my thing is, there was a point in the video where her mama came up there and said, hey, is this your pocketbook? And she did not pan the camera around so we can see, because she showed us everything. She showed us the cops. She showed us whatever her other brother's vehicle she was in, Playboy, whatever. She showed us the leasing office. She showed us the people she was cursing out. She showed us the neighbor with the dog and everything. But you didn't show us your mama holding your purse. That's what I think was really her purse. But she told her mom, like, oh, mom, that's not my purse. That's not my pocketbook. That's my bag, or that's my purse. I'm just like, what? No, she said, oh, she told her mother, oh, that's not my pocket. Mom, that's my pocketbook. That's not my wallet. But you have been saying pocketbook for like the whole hour. So she brought you a pocketbook, but now it's like, no, I need my wallet. Okay, which one is it? Yeah, he bet to. But then, like OG Patrice said, like, hey, she keeps coming after you. You say, no, you're not gonna do it, but she keeps coming after you. You might feel the need to come back on here. Yeah, I just think, yeah, if he doesn't have social anxiety, he's socially awkward. But if your mama is Jaguar, she's mentally ill, probably taking illegal drugs allegedly, and a narcissist, wouldn't you be? Yeah, wouldn't you be like that too? Yeah, how is everybody exactly? How is everybody mental except her? And my thing is this: if everybody around you is mentally got a mental problem and you're there, then guess what? You picking the wrong folks to be around. Yeah, because his dad provides safety, but also ensures he's responsible, ensure that he has structure, because that's the thing he needs. He needs to have structure. He needs to have a plan. He wasn't having that shit with Jag. Jag was in the fucking car with Goomba, driving that fucking well. Okay, Empress 187. We can, I understand we can agree to disagree. Yeah, because last night you were boom, boom, shake the room. Oh, when did she do that? Not on one Don Diva? Did I miss the receipts for Cat? Cat, I don't remember you showing. I think you were just doing like being mostly producer last night. Right, but then there was also another black bag in the back seat. Yeah, she was trying to say that some classmate. Oh, it was you. It was on the seat. But you know, she did the same thing with Goomba. Didn't she want Goomba not to go do whatever other job he said that he was gonna get? He wanted Goomba to work for her, work for the company and stuff. And it was just like, okay, sis. And then that sounded like what she was trying to get Sipp to do, because Sipp was like, I only know her for 4 months, not 4 years. Why am I going to Las Vegas? And then she said something about $2,500 for some type of car or some type of down payment on a house or apartment. I'm just like, what is she talking about? See, Jack was making all these little long range plans, and what did Sipp say? Talking about, why are you talking marriage? And you still married? Why are you talking kids? Right? And see that, and that's the thing. She don't understand. If Jag was just out here just having a good time, she'd probably still be with Sipp. But you over here trying to make him a replacement Goomba or a replacement TJ. It's not happening. This man already got a place to stay. He said yes, he's on Section 8, but yes, he do got a job. Now the one I have up here, this is from OG Patrice. Ooh, y'all, I'm about to be on 5%. Okay. So let me just re-show it just again. Okay. So this is what this is from Sipp. He paid for her flight, the first flight. He paid for her a lift to get her to the airport while he was at work, but she needed to get to Dallas. And then he paid for her another ticket, and then he sent her the Cash App card information. So her over there talking about she paying for everything, and he's not paying for anything. That's a lie. Then Ms. OG Patrice was basically told Jag, hey, Jag, I know a lot of stuff that you've been up to. So maybe you need to leave me the hell alone. Because she's like, don't you call them? She better get them alphabet boys after your ass. And then this is why she was against the recording, which I'm just gonna say it. If you haven't heard it, I guess 87 of y'all in the chat, please hit. I know 87 of y'all, my play cousin, my favorite student on spring break. Y'all have hit the like button. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or which now is called X, Threads, Reads, Tumblr, okay. If you're a YouTuber or if you have a community wall, please share, text, email, smoke signal, and homing pigeon. Okay. Please share this. Also, please share my other commentary as well. I believe Danny Roberts is going to come on at 11 today, or if she's not, it's going to be 12. Yeah, because that's what I think too. Yeah, I think he was kicking. To me, this was friends with benefits. But Jag is looking for a replacement. Like, Jag doesn't know how to be alone, so she has to be alone herself. It's like she got to have a co-star. Or maybe some type of, chaperone or something. I don't know. But man, why can't you be by yourself? Okay, my phone is on 1% and it's about to go out. Thank you so much. He doesn't act slow. He's acts like he's socially awkward or social anxiety. His mama is Jag. Come on now. That boy got PTSD. You know he do. Okay, my phone is on 1%. Thank y'all so much for listening to me. My charger's in the car and the people got my car. So Please hit like, share, subscribe. Oh, you got 91 people in here. Y'all make me so happy. I haven't had this in here like the past 4 years. The highest I've been. Please come again. Please come with a friend. Please check out the Miss Cat Medusa's link in the chat. Danny Robertson and the Lituation Network. I say what everybody said last night. No more watching Jag's channel or her little minions. I'm just have to watch it through somebody else's chat because I'm gonna cancel Jaguar Wright and mute Jaguar Wright. Yo, what she said to her son, that was mental abuse, mental, emotional. Hell, she triggered me. I started crying. Other people did too. But it was horrible. Okay. So I will talk to y'all or see y'all in another chat. I'm on 1%. So if I get off here, I love y'all. Hey, Nina Loves. I'm so glad to see you. So glad to see a lot of you in the chat. Please like, share, subscribe. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all please go watch Miss Cat. Oh, all right.